Hello everybody. And after a 3-day weekend of working pretty much, except for when I was sleeping, all the tanks are now ready for substrate and water, which will be coming next week because I am leaving for work. I'll be back Thursday for another 3-day weekend to be washing sand and putting gravel on here and probably getting some of them planted. Zoe's coming in here to check it out. So I got some trash on the floor, all the little airline tubing. I ain't cleaned it up yet, but the room started off with 5 20 long shrimp tanks. And then the opposite wall, there'll be going to be 20 or 5 more 20 long shrimp tanks. And then here in the middle, 8 40-gallon breeders. .40 breeders have a fine sponge and a coarse sponge. I figure the fine sponge will be needing cleaned more and the coarse sponge not nearly as often. So the coarse sponge is on the bottom. The 40 breeders, since they'll be housing guppy colonies, also have 150 watt or 200 watt heaters. The place I get my stuff from, they've run out of the 150, so something like 2 or 3 of them are 200 watt heaters. They're all Aquan Pro heaters. All the new tanks are powered by an AP 100 pump. That should be more than enough. We'll find out. These over here AP 40. And that AP40 also powers my filtration in my pond. So that AP40 is filtering over 200 gallons of water. This AP100 will be filtering 420 gallons of water, hopefully. It'll be up to the task. All the tanks are painted black. The tanks need to be cleaned up a little bit. Just the crap goes on from the store. Most of the 40s come straight from the factory, believe it or not. I had to have them ordered. In the first week, only 140 come in because there's a tank shortage. I guess at Aquan, or the factory that makes the tanks. All the new tanks have these thermometers that I've tested on my other tanks. They're actually $1 sticker thermometers from Wish, and I've tested them against my other thermometers, and they're pretty good. So I ended up going with those on all the tanks. First thermometers go. All these Aquan Pro heaters are set on roughly 78. We'll see how that goes. Some of these tanks are a bit, it's the same deal as those tanks. But the way I planned it, I was only going to have, this side was going to be 20 longs and shrimp tanks, but I decided I could try to fit it in there But the only drawback to that is these 20 long, this 20 long rack, I like to stagger them so that the bottom tank sticks out some. This tank sticks out a little less. So it's like a staircase coming out, going in. Because you only have like 2 or 3 inches between the top of the tank, so you have to push it out. So yeah, this is one of the levels where it works out. So you got a few inches above it, then you got a few inches that way too. So then you got more space to stick your hand in there. You hear all that air hissing. It's air coming up out of there. I can stand here and feel air. So these things ought to be moving pretty good water. All this air. So yeah, that's finally happened. I'm digging it. I like it. Let's see what it looks like with. That's with the light off. That's the only light in here. So this room is now pretty bright. Pretty dang bright. I can't wait to get these all going. This was a lot of work. Like I said, spent the last 3 weekends pretty much working on it. This weekend was every week. It's a 3-day weekend, every waking moment. It's a lot of work, and I'm ready to go to work for a break. I worked harder this weekend than I do at work. But now it's all ready, and I'm pretty excited. Next weekend will be sucking, washing sand, but it's alright. Only concern, it's a very minor concern. Some of the boards are warped a little bit, but I'm sure once you get some weight on them, they'll straighten themselves out. And all these lower boards are fine because they have the weight of the blocks. It's just that this level is a little wonky. This board here is a little wonky. And the top one, the boards are all wonky because they don't have any weight sitting on them. The other ones have 9 cement blocks sitting on them to keep them, to get them straightened out. But yeah, all 4 heaters on this side. We plugged into that. That's the air pump plugged in right there. And then all the heaters over here. We plug into this black power strip. So, everybody, thanks for checking it out. This is a lot of work, getting this many tanks up and going, especially when you're gone all week for work. But anyways, well, and I also should say, I probably won't be uploading anything during this week because I didn't have any time to make extra videos, obviously. So the next time you see this room, I'll be washing sand and filling up tanks. I hope everyone has a good week. I'll see you guys next week. Bye.